Think about the time when your mom comes to your room, shouts at you loudly, "Wake up, kids!" Hello everyone, you are here to learn some facts in just 3 minutes. We have just experienced our daylight saving time. It is really annoying to wake up in the midnight just to sprint an hour forward, right? I saw an interesting twist that someone came to realize how many clocks are in the house until he spends an hour changing them all. But while we keep the tradition of turning our clock for daylight shift, it means that the shift of daylight indeed does affect how we live. How will daylight shift affect us psychologically? The first effect of the shift is that it makes us feel anxious and worried. We are sprinting our clock in daylight saving time because the sun rises an hour later in autumn and winter. If we keep the normal working schedule, we will be spending more time of our day in the dark. If you have watched my video about why we are afraid of staying in the dark, you will understand that we are more stressed and tensed at night. So, if a large portion of our waking time are spent at night, we are keeping ourselves in an anxious environment longer every day, and that can lead to a greater chance of failing in emotional adjustment. Actually, 6% of the population does suffer from the seasonal affective disorder indeed. Do you feel more depressed in winter? Or have you experienced what we call a winter blue? Let me know in the comment section and let's share our burden. Don't forget to subscribe this channel if you want to learn something relaxingly in just 3 minutes. Besides feeling more anxious and worried at night, the shift of daylight also makes us less energetic in the daytime. Psychologists have found out that how we feel for the day highly depends on how we feel when we wake up. If your mom comes to your room, shouts at you loudly, "Wake up, kids!" she will probably ruin your day. The same thing happens when you wake up in the winter. Imagining waking up in the dark, where freezing winds creeps into your room. Are you motivated to leave your bed? Or when the daylight shines softly on your face, warming up your room gently, does it give you a little more motivation to wake up? Although I am not waking up anyway. So you can see, if we are waking in the daylight, we will probably live our remaining day more motivated and energetic. This little difference when we wake up can have a huge effect on how we feel in the remaining day. Although the shift of daylight can cause a lot of mental changes, turning our biological clock for just an hour indeed won't create much difference. Why are we still keeping the tradition? There is always something fascinating in the world. Subscribe this channel so you can feel your curiosity in just 3 minutes. This is 3 Minutes Facts.